All right, thanks. I'm Mary Ann with What's Up Southwest Florida. So we're going to have a little conversation today about some changes with social media in general. And if you could hold your questions to the end, it would be a whole lot better. Now, most meetings you go to, they tell you to put your phone away. Except I want you to take your phone out. For those of you that have that. And how many of you have Facebook? So I want you to go to your Facebook, and I want you all to check in here. And I want you all to say that you're at this lovely establishment, which hopefully it will pick up that you are here, and that you're at the LCBW meeting. And if you're connected to people, you can tag them, but we don't have to go that far with it today. But because using your phone, there's a point to all this, using your phone for real-time marketing is where things are kind of going these days, because people are on their phones so much that they have to tell you to put them away. That's how much people are on their phones, and you get instant access to people, and marketers really want that instant access to you, so they're always working on ways to try to do that. However, you as a business owner or a professional who wants to market yourself, you need to start using your phone just a wee bit more for that. So you have to kind of start thinking content. What makes good content? Now, for LCBW, the fact that you all checked in here is going to draw attention to the fact that people were here from LCBW. And then people are going to ask you, hopefully, what's LCBW? What were you doing there? Oh, I saw you were down there. How was the food? What did you ladies do down there? What is all that doing? It's starting a conversation. So you use your social media to start a conversation that occurs in the real world. And we all know how much people are talking about us. We don't like to know that. But that's one of the powers of social media marketing. And I really wanted you to understand that it's about the conversations, not only on those platforms, but that carry over into real life. So I'm going to give you an example. How many of you, if I said Kia, what comes to mind? Kia. Somebody's going to be different. Huge. Okay, usually what pops into everybody's mind, except those that like to be different, is that's all right. Is Billy Fusillo's Kia. Now, think about that for a moment. You don't necessarily buy your car from him. Somebody says to you, gosh, do you know a good place to buy a car? I guarantee you that name pops into your head right off the bat. Now, what comes out of your mouth may be something different. He has done such a great job of branding so people are talking about him that he is in your head. Now, I think that's pretty scary, me, personally. The other one that has done that is a personal injury lawyer that we all know. Okay? Usually, it's Morgan and Morgan. But, yeah, same thing, 1-800-SEAN-KING. That tune, or Morgan and Morgan, goes off in your head. Now, you may not refer them. You may not even like them. It may start a conversation about how much you don't like them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't care. You know them. And out of all the people that they've done this with, somebody's bound to give them business. So us as smaller businesses need to do the same thing, but we have a little bit of an advantage because you all are personally connected with your clients and your customers. So you've got a base that you're already working with who can do that for you. But you got to talk to them on social media first. So besides Facebook and Twitter, this whole real time is just this whole new world. So how many are using Instagram? One of the things, if we had a better connection, I would have done was to show you what happens when I took a picture of the stuffed shells in there. And then I would post it on my Instagram. I did this yesterday at a restaurant. It was a slice of pizza. And within probably 2 to 3 minutes, it had 17 likes. Now, I don't have a big following on Instagram, a couple hundred maybe. Nighttime tends to be better than daytime in my audience. But you get this instantaneous There was even a conversation going on about somebody who was there a couple of days ago. So they started talking about the restaurant on the Instagram. And that's what you're looking for. So being in the realty business and having access to your listings, that is a perfect, Instagram is really good for that. And not just for showing the house, but showing the community. Because people don't buy a house, they're buying into a community. It's the schools, it's the what the neighborhood looks like, it's the shopping. So you want to talk about those things on there. And you know, if you happen to have, lucky enough to have a listing on the water, you know, those views is kind of what sells things. It's branding you. People are going to start to follow you because they like pretty pictures. So, and with Instagram, or as with anything, people can follow you from all over. It doesn't have to be just here. And it doesn't matter, you know, that another realtor has 3,000 and you only have 200. He's speaking to those 3,000, you're speaking to those 200. And that's all you have to worry about. And you gradually grow it. So that's how you can use Instagram. Yours is another business. That's perfect for Instagram. And there's apps where you can edit pictures and add words to them. So like if you're going to do a styling tip, you can have a picture and then you could add some words to what that styling tip is. Well, that's one of them. There's a ton of them. That's okay. Yeah, they're very easy apps on your phone. And Instagram itself is an app, you know, especially your business too. You could do before and afters and do like a collage side by side. And then you put that on Instagram. And then you can share people's other things that you find on Facebook. Instagram has to be done by the phone. So, but you can go on Facebook, you see a graphic that you like, you can put it into your phone and then upload it into Instagram kind of thing. So it's real time, and that's where the real value is. And it's, even though it's marketing, it's not overly broadcast promotional like. It's a much more subtle form. The horror stories you could probably and people like those, believe it or not. Like I do some plumbers and electricians, and the fail pictures are probably some of the most popular, so much so there's videos and blogs dedicated to these things because people find them funny and then they can interject their own kind of opinion on that. So if you're not using Instagram, you might want to consider that. Your business, you know, you might think, well, I have an older demographic, but you really don't. It's the families you want to market to. We're going to wait till the truck goes by. This is going to make a fun video.
It's advertising.
Oh yeah, it's a Coca-Cola. So you have to figure out which platform your family members tend to be on. You know? And I would probably say Facebook. Is probably where most of yours are, as opposed to Instagram but Facebook, on your personal Facebook, on the phone app, you now can video live. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. There's a little microphone. Your personal. On the phone app. You can't do it on the computer, but it's on the phone app. It's like a little microphone. If y'all want to take it out and see. I know mine has it, and they just launched it I don't know, maybe a month ago.
Where do we find that, Marianne?
Like where you're going to post, you know, where it has like the smiley face and the...
Yeah, you click on it, open it up, then they'll pop up.
Okay. So you can actually do real time right onto your personal Facebook. Now the thing is, you can't do it on your business page, and you can't save it and repurpose it in any way. However, it is real time. So, you know, if you want to market to your we all do this. Facebook, your personal is now your business associates. You know, and that's your audience now. You may still have family and friends, but for the most part, we all have business associates on our Facebook these days. So you want to talk to them, not at them, but to them. And what better way to share your knowledge